putting his hands on me. So I'm 7 months pregnant at this time, like struggling, trying to get up off the bed. His dad comes in. He's trying to pull him off of me, and they start getting into it. And my baby daddy's black, and his father's also black. My baby daddy, he had to have been off something because he was just different that day. He had pulled out what he had on him, and his dad pulled out what he had on him. And they were sitting there waving them at each other. My baby daddy gonna sit there and try to walk up on him, and he gets pushed off, and my baby daddy shoots his dad. His dad falls on the ground, and his gun just hit the ground right enough to shoot my baby daddy right in his shoulder up here. So my name's Alexis. This all happened in Dallas, Texas. So boom, I was a minor when this story happened. So I was 16. You know, I had found out I was pregnant. I had found out after me and my boyfriend had broken up. So, you know, he wasn't my boyfriend anymore. He was just my baby daddy. We had gone into a few arguments. I found out he had got with my best friend. So I was just trying to get my stuff and move down to Nashville where I stay now. The day I go over there, you know, we're chilling. I'm sitting there trying to have a conversation with him, trying to be cordial, figure out what we're gonna do because I'm young as hell, trying to figure out all this shit. He bullshitting. He's just talking. And his dad stays with him at the crib, and his dad was like a fat ass father figure for me. So like we were really close. We start arguing a little bit. We start getting loud. Mind you, he's never put his hands on me. Like I've never been that type of person that gonna be with nobody that puts their hands on me. So boom, you know, he started getting a little rowdy, and he starts getting in my face. I'm 7 months pregnant at this time. Like I'm big pregnant, and he ends up putting his hands on me. So you know, I'm sitting there. I'm struggling, trying to get up off the bed. I'm pregnant. His dad comes in.
I go to the hospital. They run all these tests, and they like, oh, we think you might have herpes. So I immediately went home and devised a plan. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get this nigga. Until the test results came back, I was gonna torture him until then. I'm a freak. I had him tied up to the bed and all that, and I put icy hot on his balls.
No!
Toxic confessions.
Bro, on my kid, this nigga opened up the door. It's a nigga got his wife mid-air punishing. Boom! Boom! I'm talking about standing up by the front door, punishing. Do you hear me? He was like, what the fuck? I come around like, damn! Right?
Episode 19 is streaming now on Rumble.
I got my ex's apartment burned down because he cheated on me while I was in the mental hospital.
Everybody, this is how you start off a goddamn confession. This is how you come in and you capture our attention with one fucking sentence. God dang!
Click the link in our bio and watch it today. Toxic confessions.
And his dad comes in and is sitting here telling him, get off of me. He's trying to pull him off of me. And I'm sitting there. I finally get able to catch a breath, and they start getting into it. They started arguing like worse than I've ever seen anybody argue before. And my baby daddy's black, and his father's also black. Boom, they were getting into it. I'm talking about they was calling each other all type of N-words and just going at it, screaming. And my baby daddy, he had to have been off something because he was just different that day. He had pulled out, you know, what he had on him, and his dad pulled out what he had on him also. And they were sitting there waving them at each other. I mean, like going off, and I'm sitting here trying to like gain my breath and be able to like sit there and like tell them to stop, and I can't breathe or nothing. Like my voice is out of the way.
Pregnant,
so boom,
y'all.
they going at it. My baby daddy gonna sit there and try to walk up on him, and he gets pushed off, and my baby daddy shoots his dad. There's an article in Texas, Dallas, Texas. There's an article of it. He shoots his dad. His dad falls on the ground, and his gun just hit the ground right enough to shoot my baby daddy right in his shoulder up here. And it only went off one time, but he got shot in his shoulder. And they both sitting there on the ground, and I'm calling the police, and I'm sitting there, I'm calling. His dad is on the ground dead. He's sitting there bleeding out, trying to ask me to help him, and I'm on the phone with the police. The police get there, and they automatically think that I done sat here, and I sat there and I killed them. Like they sat there and thought that I had this whole plan because I wasn't bleeding. There wasn't any marks but the marks that were on my neck. They didn't check me out for the ambulance, nothing. They had everybody come. They didn't check me not one time. They automatically put me in holding and sat me there, and they didn't read me my Miranda right. They didn't do none of that shit. So while I was serving time waiting for fingerprint on the gun, I was supposed to be in a holding cell because I was pregnant. I wasn't supposed to be in the juvenile with everybody else. And I had ended up getting into an altercation with females who wanted to mess with me, but I didn't swing that way. And they had tried to stab me in my stomach, and I have a scar on my stomach. I have the whole police report. I sat there and I sued the county. I sued the police. I sued the ambulance that was there. I sued the girls in the juvenile. And I sat there and I fought for my case for 6 months before I got anything back. And I got all my money back. I was able to pay for all my kids' shit. Before I was able to pay rent, whatever the people I was paying rent for. I was straight. I got my car. I got everything. And the report is everywhere in Dallas, Texas, like on everything. I could text y'all the information. I could say the name on here. Like his name was Amani Alfred Jameson. His girlfriend, I think her last name was Jackson and her name was Miranda. But they have reports like even before them just getting locked up, and then the big report is on the hoe, him and his dad dying. And this happened when I was 16 and now I'm 18.
Wait, so your baby father died too?
Mm-hmm. Baby father and the dad, he bled out and he was off. I don't really know what was true, but like what he say, she say of his friends, like that day he had like took a perk or whatever the situation was. It's all he say, she say. So it was never on his death certificate that they found anything in his system. But like off the he say, she say, I feel like that has something to do with it also. Like I only did like 4 months and like I had the reports and everything, but I sat there and I didn't leave and I didn't get into Tennessee till after my court case was finished.
So after that, no doubt, traumatizing experience, like, have you been able to heal from that? Have you been able to go to therapy? Like, what measures of healing?
Yeah, for sure the baby, the first thing, like, I was waiting for therapy because I was mostly, like, focused on the baby because I was 7 months pregnant. Like, I was finna pop, basically. So I waited to pop. I had a really good delivery and all that stuff. And then I went back to school and, like, I had, like, counselors and stuff like that. And I did therapy, but it was, like, I didn't really need the therapy as much as I needed, like, really my roommate because she be doing, like, therapy shit herself. So me and her, we just, like, really stuck together and got through that shit. Like, it wasn't, like, it was a big deal at first, like for real, but at the end of the day, like I had to come to peace with it because it wasn't my fault. Like at the end of the day, like I was the one getting whipped on in the first place or whatever you want to call it. So it was just something I had to like bite and chew on and move on to the next thing because I had a baby. Like I don't got time to sit there and reminisce on all that other shit because if I do, it's gonna sit there and ruin what I got with my kid instead of sitting there and you know what I'm saying. So it's just like it was hard, but at the same time, like you just gotta sit there and go through that shit. Period.
Queen, thank you so much for sharing this with us. I mean, I admire you. You are strong. You are amazing. I'm so glad that you had a successful delivery. And yeah, Queen, we just sending you all the love, peace, happiness, joy, and blessings to you and your family.
Bro, that's crazy.
Thank you so much. And, thank y'all for listening to my story. Some people gonna say he shay, she shay, or y'all don't believe it. I got my proofs. I did my time. I got my paperwork. I got certificates, all that shit. So I'm not worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for the ones that are curious, what specifically do they have to search up to find out? So
basically, all you gotta do, you can search Dallas, Texas. Like, if you're not from Dallas, like, usually gotta dig for it a little bit if you're not in the area, you know what I'm saying? So, all y'all just gotta look up Amani. I'm gonna type it in here, too. It's gonna be Amani Alfred Jameson.
Queen, again, much love. Forever you did it.
Thank you so much.
Mwah. You did.
I just wanted to talk about when I was 14 and I got kidnapped and
Toxic Confessions.
My dad died in my hands. He was like 490 pounds, had a heart attack in my hands, and died in my hands. 8 months after that, my mom herself.
Episode 20 is streaming now, exclusively on Patreon.
And I told his dad, your son's gay. His dad disclaimed him, and I still text his dad to this day.
What happened to the baby?
Oh, I did.
Click the link in our bio and watch it today. Toxic Confessions.
I smashed her while my baby mama giving birth to her daughter. I was fucking her friend. You feel me? Swear to God. Yo, what's happening? Toxicity is in the building, man. This is about my past baby moms, you feel me? She was pregnant at this time, you feel me? We had just got done breaking up with each other, you feel me? Because she had 2 other baby daddies besides my daughter, you feel me? While I was in the relationship. So she fucked off on me twice, right? So in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I gotta get you back. So this is what I did. So boom, she was pregnant with her 3rd daughter. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to try to get back with her and shit. But I'm about to dog share her. So I got back with her and shit. I started cheating on her bag. I'm talking about like, bitch, I'm going out with my brother. I'm taking your car. I fucked like 3 females in her car, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Bitch did me dirt ball. So boom, as she was about to get birth, you feel me? She like, hey, can you please go to my best friend's house? You know what I'm saying? Get my baby clothes and bring her back to the crib. I'm like, you know what? I got you. So boom, let's check this now. I'm pissed off today. Me and her just got into a badass argument. I think she just low-key told me she fucked one of my niggas that I knew, but in the story about talking to her best friend. So I'm like, bitch, I got you. Check it. Nigga, I go over to her best friend's house. You feel me? I got a little pint, you know what I'm saying? Some bud with. I'm like, you know what? Hey, shorty, I ain't gonna lie. Let me talk to you about shorty. Hold on. They said shake them. Anyway, They said shake him. Hold on, let me get pause. So boom, on crib, you feel me? On boom. Hold on, boom. So check. I go over to her friend's house, we sipping, we drinking, we smoking, we talking. I'm like, bro, why your friend always doing me like that? She's like, I keep telling her she needs to stop doing me like that. I'm like, all right, what's up with you though? You feel me? I've been seeing you look at me. I've been saying, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I smashed her while my baby mama giving birth to her daughter. I was fucking her friend. You feel me? Swear to God. The next morning I woke up, you feel me? I went to the hospital, helped her out, you feel me? Her friend came to the hospital next, you feel me? We all just like, oh my God, cute little baby. I'm looking at her like, bitch. She still don't know to this day that me and her friend fucked. And I told her many times, like, bitch, no, she didn't fuck you. She'll call her up on FaceTime, like, bitch, did you fuck him? Like, girl, no, ain't nobody trying to fuck your baby daddy. I'm listening to that nigga. Like,
yes, all the time.
He
smashed.
Females, yeah, don't cheat on y'all baby daddy, so we fucking y'all friends.
So right now, what I'm about to tell you guys, I have not said in like 5 years. So this has to do with the job I was in. It was getting kind of toxic in there. I said, you know, a lady knows how to leave. As I was leaving, I said, you know what? I got 2 weeks that I can think of a memorable way. Because it's not about an exit. It's about a classic. As I was making my exit, I was like, you know, I have to find a way to be memorable, but not know it's me. So right now, what I'm about to tell you guys, I have not said in like 5 years. I got raw meat and a whole bunch of little locks. And I went to every empty locker and I put raw meat in it and I just let it sit there. And I did that random for like 2 weeks. Every empty locker, I would lock it with some meat. You know, it got kind of expensive, but hey, I needed to do what I had to do. I was like, you know what? I already filled up every locker I could with raw meat. I might as well just leave because it's about to stink in a couple of days. I was like, you know what? I quit. Fuck it. I got a better job. I'm not doing this with you guys. About 3 weeks later, I'm talking to a friend that still works there. And she's like, you know, both floors were stinking like a dead body. About a month later, she was like, you know that they opened up the lockers and they found a whole bunch of old raw meat that was like disgusting. And nobody knew until this moment. Now the whole world knows, but until this moment, nobody knew about that little toxic thing I did.
Queen, you said something that I've never heard. You said it's not about making an exit. It's about making a classic.
A classic.
My major is American Sign Language. I started dating this guy, and this individual is deaf. I ended up cheating on him twice. Now, mind you, yes. And to understand, you have to love yourself. I think a lot of people out here don't love themselves, and that's why you have cheaters. That's why you have liars. I was one of them. I never thought I would be one of them, but I was.
I see this guy that I know in my sister's house, and I, you know, was like, I hope you're not trying to wipe this nigga because he's a brokey, you feel me? And she was like, no, this is my friend. She kept on saying that was her friend. Meanwhile, me and him was fucking around pretty much. I didn't think that I had to tell my sister that we was fucking around because
he a brokey, but you're fucking.
I found out that wasn't her friend after she had like 4 kids by the nigga.
No sense.
And,
4?
4.
You didn't let her know after, like, what?
No, and that's the thing. That's the thing, right? And this is my confession too. Hold on, this is my confession though. So after the first kid, I let her know or whatever the case may be. Well, tried to let her know because she was like in the hospital giving birth to the second kid at this time, and
this is basically a high school sweetheart that came back from the past, and I started talking to her again and everything. She had a baby daddy and a kid, and she was keeping a lot of secrets. I was being a trick. I was getting her everything she wanted, clothes, shoes, everything. One day, we decided to move in together. As we was about to move in, she bailed out on me on the apartment. They were supposed to get together and left me with a $2,000 bill that I always had to pay myself. So I remember one time she having an issue trying to get her child custody. I took a picture of the court paper because it had her social security on it. I took that, and I remember she had an argument with some scammers that was trying to get her for something, and I went straight to it and I sent it to her.
They took that and went crazy with it. I got calls, DMs, everything from her. She was going off. She was livid. And I told her, well, you probably should have thought about that before you left me with a bill like that huge. Because I was stuck there for a year, had to pay that. She also lost custody of the child as well. Yep, the dad has full custody. Just to find out that she also was cheating on me with him, so I didn't really care.
I finessed my ex out of 7 racks.
7 racks? Alright, you could give us some good.
She think
That's a lot of money.
She owed me another 5, so when her taxes hit, she gonna fuck around and tap in with that.
You was married at 18? Yeah, I was kind of in love. We got married. We talked for like a year before we got a divorce. I found out she was cheating on me with my homeboy. It was one day we decided we wanted to go out of town, have some fun, some relationship fun. But when we on the road, she fell asleep on the road. Somebody called. I ain't look at it, but I heard it. Then he kept calling, and I looked at it. I didn't know if I wanted to answer. I was kind of scared. Then I was like, maybe call again. So I answered. Then I ain't say nothing. I answered. He was like, hello, baby. And I was like, who is this? And he was like, who is this? And I was like, I'm her husband. And then I was like, okay, cool. Hung up though. I still drove her out there, and then we got there. It was cool and all. Played it all. Took her to get a hotel. I left her there, and I went to go somewhere to get something. Got some flowers, rose petals, paper. Put it in the hotel while she was out shopping. Put it in the hotel while she was out shopping. She came home. I had letters on the floor with the messages between them two. We got into a little argument, and we decided to break up. So I left her there, and I left her with a whole lot of in her bag. I called the police and told her it was all hers, and she got arrested for it. I put in that too.
Y'all, his car blew up in the gas station. I'm not listening to y'all folks never the hell again. Y'all probably about to have me in jail.
What you mean they about to have you in jail?
You remember old girl was like, get a golf ball. She said a ping pong or something. Cut it in half, put some comment in that bed, type it up, put it.
You did it? You're lying.
No. And I'm scared, like, I swear, I be here cooking, like, my hair is shaking, like, I'm gonna be cooking. I just cooked a 5-star meal. I got cornbread. I'm about to cook some brownies. I smothered some pork chops. I don't even eat pork, and I'm smothering pork chops, I swear. Goddamn. I'm scared.
You got pictures?
No. He called me on FaceTime. He was like, yo, look at what just happened to my car. This shit just blew up. And I'm like, damn, it did? I was like, I said, is it going to be on the news? Do you see people out there? Is the helicopters out there? Because, like, your car did just blow up at a gas station. But, like, I'm really shaking. Like, I'm scared.
My little get back plan was I found all his family on social media down to his aunties, grandmas, great-grandmas. I sent him all the videos of when he was eating from the rooter to the tutor, his dick pics, and then I sent him all the screenshots of his family Facebook pages. And I said, you got 10 minutes to send me $1,000 or I'm sending your family all of this shit. Still to this day, he still tries to talk to me. He still sends me money.
Put that on the
ain't no cap. Like, yeah.
Queens, this is how you run up a bag.
I'm gonna go back to work now.
Okay, go.
Nigga pulled down his pants, bro got a micro penis. She's laughing hysterically, runs into my room, jumps on me butt-ass naked, wakes me up, and begs me to fuck her. While this nigga is sitting in my doorway, dick in hand, she's like degrading this nigga on top of me. She's like, oh my god, your dick is so small. Like, I would never fuck you.
Toxic Confessions.
Bro, I'm talking about, bro, I'm ass naked, bro, on the bed, bro. I just wake up. She was awake just looking at me, so I looked to the side. Her parents was standing right there just looking at me. And these people speak no English, bro. It was crazy, like.
What are they saying?
Bro, they didn't say nothing.
So they just staring at you in silence.
Bro, I don't know, and this is the crazy part, I don't know how long they were staring at me, bro. I woke up.
Episode 21 is streaming now, exclusively on Patreon.
I was 16 and my sister was 12. This man put we've been knowing him since we was kids. So she got out, ran directly to his car. She set up a between me, him, and her. And he was 36. Mind you, he was also fucking her mom.
How did y'all not get caught? Where was this at? Where were your parents at this time? When the 38-year-old man pulled up on 2 minors?
So her mom actually, I believe, conspired the whole thing.
What?
Click the link in our bio and watch it today. Toxic Confessions.